So let's talk about the other topic I wanted to try to cram into the last video, but decided to give it to its own video. And that is the one thing that a lot of people, a majority of people, are actually happy about that's going to be occurring, hopefully, unless they change their mind at the last minute. And that is the announcement that the main event to close out night one of WrestleMania 37 at Raymond James Stadium will be an historical one, as it will be the first all-black female one-on-one championship match, women's championship match in history. As it will be Sasha Banks facing Bianca Belair for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Bianca challenging because she won the Royal Rumble, and Sasha defending because she is champion. And a lot of people are happy this is happening. Because one, it definitely shows that at least somebody in WWE is listening and realizing, hey, we got to prove to the world that we are progressive, we are moving forward, we are evolving, and that we need to show this in many, many ways. And one of the ways they need to show it is by main eventing WrestleMania Night 1 with the all-black female women's championship match between Sasha and Bianca. And because one, they know from a business standpoint, they're not stupid. It'll get them publicity. It'll get them a lot of publicity like, hey, look what they're doing. No other promotion has done this yet. So they know that by doing this, it gets them a lot of publicity, positive publicity, and it gets a lot of people to say, hey, maybe WWE's, or can start thinking that, hey, maybe WWE's finally turning it around. The other reason, of course, is now that WWE Network is on Peacock, streaming service, and WrestleMania is now part of that, along with the traditional pay-per-view buy, if you want to do that. They realize that, to appeal to the new bosses at Peacock, as far as the network goes, they have to do something that shows that they are moving forward. And by putting Bianca and Sasha into this position, this historic position, it allows them to show Peacock that, again, like I said, they are moving forward. They are progressing. Now, the question is Sasha and Bianca worthy of this spot? Absolutely. Both, right now, if you look, even if you don't pay attention that much to SmackDown going into Mania, both of them have the best storyline rivalry going on right now. Both can talk the talk and both can walk the walk. And again, if you, from WWE, from a business and publicity standpoint, want to get positive vibes on your company, because of the fact that throughout the past year, you were doing things that maybe you shouldn't have been doing, especially during a pandemic, then this is one way to kind of get those positive publicity vibes back in your favor. Now, the question is, though, how will they end the night with this matchup? Who will come out on top? A lot of people are pretty much saying that Bianca looks like the one to be walking out with the championship, and that might be true. But let's not forget one thing, folks. We thought about that even with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30, I think it was 34, I believe. Yeah, 34. We thought that then, and guess what? Brock's the one that ended the night walking out as champion. He's the one that closed out Mania as champion. Nothing else, there was no title change whatsoever. So, when you think about it, the best decision, if you will, is to close out Mania with Bianca holding the SmackDown Women's title, at least night one, that is. But then on the other hand, you could still keep it on Sasha and then maybe wait another month or so to give it to Bianca if you feel that, hey, we're still going to end on a feel-good note. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. If WWE, as I said in the last video, or at least alluded to in the last video, are kind of stuck in that situation to where, traditions continue the way they are and certain, individuals are positioned to act certain ways, then clearly Bianca's a babyface, or the more relatable, sympathetic babyface compared to Sasha, and you're like, well, it makes sense that Bianca wins, and they're putting a lot. And one of the evidential hints that, you know, Bianca should be the one that wins, because not only is she the babyface in this rivalry, it's the fact that they're putting a lot of stock, you know, into Bianca. They're putting a lot of focus on her. I mean, she appeared, you know, on Kelly Clarkson, if you will. She appeared on Kelly Clarkson not a couple of days ago. Did Sasha appear? No, it was Bianca. So it makes, you know, so obviously all the evidential, you know, evidence and hints are there that they're going to go with Bianca. But then again, they could go the other way. So it's a toss-up. And if there's one positive people will give WWE when it comes to this matchup, you know, if there's one thing they'll give to WWE is, you know, you're doing what you should have been doing a long time ago. And that's you're getting people to guess. You're getting people to think, okay, you know, it looks like they're going to go this route, but it also looks like they're going to go this route because you're making both women look strong. But, you know, despite what the outcome could be or will be at the end of tonight, I will say this. I have nothing but respect for Sasha and Bianca, and I hope they go out tonight and they kill it. They make night 2 and night 2's main event have to really do better to outdo what they're going to do. So if I'm Sasha and Bianca, I go out there and I kill it, and I basically raise the bar for the night 2 main event, which will be the triple threat for the Universal Championship. But yeah, although whatever the outcome will be, you know, I do want to say, WWE, you made the right move. Bianca, Sasha, congratulations to you guys. Go out there, like I said, and kill it. Raise that bar, you know, and make the night 2 main event realize that, hey, if we're going to prove we're the top of the food chain still, we got to outdo what Banks and Belair did the night before. But let me know what you guys' thoughts are. What are your thoughts on the fact that, you know, night 1's main event closing out WrestleMania will be, at least night 1 that is of WrestleMania, is going to be Bianca and Sasha? How do you feel about it? Let me know down in the comments below and in the live chat during the premiere. And I will talk to y'all later. Stay safe, get vaccinated, and I am out. Have a good day. Peace.